Colombia has dropped 33 places in the 2014 World Rankings of Logistics and Infrastructure and is now ranking 97, according to a World Bank report. Several factors in Colombia hinder competitiveness: delivery times, quality of roads, and poor connectivity with its two most important ports, Buenaventura and Cartagena, Colombia's La Vanguardia newspaper reported on Tuesday. In Mexico and Peru, the time needed to export goods from factory to port is 12 days and the average of the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development (OECD) is 10. In Colombia it's 14 days. Colombia now ranks 97 out of the 160 countries assessed by the World Bank. In Mexico and Peru, the time needed to export goods from factory to port is 12 days and the average of the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development (OECD) is 10. In Colombia it's 14 days, said Saul Pineda, director of the Center for Competitive Strategies Thinking CEPEC. That's worrisome, but most important are the costs associated export of inland transport and cargo handling, and on the other hand, the customs operations, expensive to move according to doing business, and export container handling suppose $2,255, which is almost triple the cost of this operation in Peru, at $890. Roads are the main problem, because they carry 70% of the country's exports, amounting to 170 million tons, but Colombia only has 900 kilometers of divided highways connecting to 5 ports. In contrast, Chile has more than 1,500 kilometers to connect with 32 ports on the Pacific. Barrier to growth: last week the International Monetary Fund predicted strong, 4.3% growth in Colombia, but infrastructure remains a key bottleneck. More Colombian GDP to grow 4.3% in 2014. International Monetary Fund. In November 2013, the chief of the IMF mission in Colombia, Valerie Serra, told Colombia Reports that key bottlenecks for growth remain, for example, inadequate infrastructure and combating inequality. More infrastructure, education, lack of public trust holding back growth of Colombia competitiveness. GOVT report. However, the ambitious program for infrastructure investment, particularly the new generation of road concessions, should help alleviate these bottlenecks, provided that the implementation remains fiscally responsible, she said in 2013. Source is the Post. Colombia plummets in World Bank Logistics and Infrastructure ranking appeared first on Colombia News. Colombia reports.